All right, here with Justin Barcia before A2. What do you think of the track so far?
It looks awesome. First look at it, dirt's good, better than it's ever been. They said they brought in like 60 more loads of dirt from A1, so made some elevated corners and stuff like that, which is kind of like old school, which gets me a bit excited.
How about the different format for this weekend? What are you thinking?
I think it's going to be good for me. It's kind of a lot of little sprint races, which I'm pretty good at sprints, so I think just stay on two wheels and get great starts, and I've been doing all that pretty well, so I think it's going to suit my style well. But it'll be interesting for sure. Make for some good racing.
So 200 mistakes the first race, 100 last week, and what's the goal for this week?
The goal's no mistakes, but yeah, if I could keep just getting smoother and get more comfortable on the bike and knowing what it does and stuff like that every weekend, it's just going to keep getting better and better. So yeah, no mistakes is best, but if I have a few, it's okay, as long as I don't fall down.
Checking with the crew earlier, it sounded like you guys have found something this week.
Yeah, it was a good week. We didn't, I haven't really complained about my bike too much. It's been really good, and we tried something just out of curiosity, and it felt really good. So I think getting more comfortable every weekend, which is not a bad thing, and yeah, just having fun with it too, and taking it race by race, and just enjoying being at the races. It's great. Before the season, I didn't even know if I was going to be here, so it's life's good.
It was a 6-race deal. What do we know beyond the 6?
All I know is 6 right now. I take it one by one, and I think I just keep doing what I'm doing and putting the bike on the box and up front, and hopefully I get to keep on racing the blue machine.
What's the difference this year so far? And I obviously get some results and confidence starts coming back.
Yeah, I just, I believed before the season. I put my head down. I moved out to California, and I just tested away and got used to the new bike. And the new bike, obviously, the new Yamaha's a lot different machine compared to the old one, and they did a great job building that. And yeah, for me, I started from scratch mentally, physically, and made a lot of changes in my lifestyle, and I'm just happy.
Did I hear Ben Bostrom helping out on training?
Yeah, I've been, it hasn't been very long at all. I got to meet with Ben a few weeks before the the Supercross season started, but it's been fantastic. He's, obviously a great racer. He's very smart and, obviously very competitive. Obviously, he's been racing for a long time, but now he gets to mess around with us athletes. He's probably a way better athlete than all of us, but I try to be good.
Well, good luck out there.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
All right, Cooper, talking with the Yamaha guys in the truck, they are telling me the guy that is at the test track during the week and then the guy that shows up on Saturday night are kind of been two different guys so far.
Yeah, unfortunately, they have. I've felt great so far all off season, and yeah, I think it's just unfortunate that on race day I haven't shown how I've been feeling. So this weekend we've made some great improvements during the week. We did some testing. I felt like the whoops were kind of holding me back on the race weekends these past two, so we worked on that and got really comfortable on the bike this week. And yeah, I think the first one I was pretty nervous and jitters kicked in, and then last weekend I had that unfortunate first turn crash and broke my clutch lever off. So yeah, I mean on the race times it hasn't been going as we planned, but I guess it can only get better from here.
That's got to make for a long main event with no clutch lever out there.
Yeah, it wasn't very fun. I mean, luckily, I was able to still ride and do decent and score some points, and wasn't a total wash. But yeah, definitely disappointing. I mean, felt decent in the heat race, and then main event I was feeling really, really good, and we had made some bike changes to kind of help, and but at that point we were all pretty much jumping through the whoops. So I was looking forward to the main, but we have 15 more, and like I said, I think this week I really worked well with the guys and got even more comfortable and got my bike a lot more how I like it. So I think coming to this weekend I have a lot of confidence, and I can't say I've had that confidence the first two.
Compare the bike this year to last year.
I know I haven't showed, like you said, but it is night and day better. I mean, it's all different. We started from stock and built everything how I liked it, and went from there. I mean, it's a lot lighter, narrower. The engine's completely different. So it was a learning experience for sure. I mean, we were learning the bike together, but we had a really good bike to start on, so I think that helped a lot. And we're still getting it better, and it's been nice, having Justin Barcia out here in California and myself. We get to both do testing and riding together, so I think we're kind of getting the bike better and better each time we ride it and each week.
Talking with Chad last year, he said what worked for him didn't work for you, and vice versa. Are you guys a little closer this year on that kind of stuff?
Yeah, me and Chad were totally opposite last year, and then this year me and Justin are very similar. I mean, we're pretty similar height, and we like a lot of the same things. So it's been good to kind of, we fed off each other. There's been times where I'll try something and I like it, and then he ends up running it and likes it, and vice versa. So yeah, it's been great so far. And like I said, this year starting from a stock base setting and adding parts or making it more custom how I like it, I think really helped to where, last year we didn't quite have the time or the resources to be able to do that. We kind of started with a fully, built factory bike, and then when I wasn't quite comfortable, it was a little bit of not sure what to do. So this year, like I said, I think it's been good. We started, back in outdoors to test stuff, and like we were going to race, obviously, the MXGP on that bike. So we had some good testing even all the way back to there. So it's been good, and like I said, we're still getting better. And with me, I like going racing, and I think I learned the most from going racing. And so it'll be good.
Well, good luck out there.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Shane, are we ready for 3 mains this week?
Yeah, I think we are. I think that the first one is just going to be just like a heat race, but then the next 2 are shorter than an actual main, but overall time is longer than our main. So I'm excited for that. I think that it's really going to benefit me. I know that everything that we've done over the off season, we train for even longer than that. So nothing to really worry about. I think it's cool to switch it up and have a different format, and it just kind of mixes things up, and everybody's kind of not really sure about it. So I think that that's cool, and it gets everybody out of their rhythm, but it's just nice to have some change.
So running around in the main last week, running the top 3, talk about your main last week.
Dude, it was tough. Like I was uncomfortable all day. I had probably more mistakes in the main than I've made in the last month altogether. So it was pretty frustrating, but at the same time, like, we made it out safe, and we made it out with a 4th, which is not bad at all for how I felt, and we didn't lose a lot of points. So in the end, like, we're moving forward, and we had a good week this week, and it was a tough weekend altogether, just with the track, with everything. So those guys were riding good, and me not so much. So I'm excited for this weekend.
That was a huge difference between the first and second week for tracks.
Yeah, and that was really, I couldn't really find a rhythm. Like it was weird. I'd never really felt like that, like back-to-back weekends, like going from feeling really good on the bike to I've just felt like something was wrong. But the dirt was soft, and the track, I felt like it could have had a little more attention, but I don't really know what they were faced with, whether it was dirt or whatever, but I just think that this weekend's a new weekend, and we're ready for whatever.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
All right, Dean, suited up. That's a good sign.
Well, I was suited up last Friday as well, but no, I'm feeling a lot better this week. I've done a lot of therapy on the shoulder, every single day, so I've got a couple of days of riding in, and just the real light days. So we'll see how we feel. I think we'll be okay though. Feeling definitely a lot better than last weekend.